We're going to play a game of rapid chess on chesscom, so we'll pick 10 minutes. We will start the game. So 21-25, good luck. Well, it's a new account, so it could be a little bit fishy. It could be. Let's just find out as the game goes on. So we just played d4, we're just challenging for the center, and we're just going to get our bishop up. And then play a pawn up. And then look to get the bishop up somewhere or other. And then castle. So here allows knight down. So we don't really want to allow that. So let's just go c3 first and then play pawn up. Now we're going to try and just get our bishop up. Not sure it really matters where we go to. He's played there. So let's come all the way up and attack the knight. And we can always come back around the angles and hit the bishop. But we're just basically preparing castling. That's all we're trying to do. Okay, he's developed his bishop. So we can leave the bishop where it is. We can take or we can drop back. So we could just ignore it and castle. Get an advanced pawn. It's perfectly playable. We've got knight up as well. And he doesn't really have queen here, does he, to guard? So it gives him a slight problem. If he takes... Bishop takes back. It looks like a move, actually, doesn't it? Knight up just to simply hit the knight and create a double attack. Just create the double attack. He doesn't have queen there to defend because of the knight or bishop back. If he takes with a bishop, we can take back with our bishop. We've got the bishop pair. And although, odd enough, I'm one of the few players I actually prefer to play with knights over bishops. Whereas the bishops might be in most positions technically better and technically what you should maybe aim for. So does this give me an actual problem? Is it a technical blunder if I grab the pawn? Take, 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 rook across, pawn up. Is my bishop getting stuck? Maybe. But I think I have to still go with the knight, but I might actually ignore it and come back. Let's just figure it out. Is he going to play a technical move like this? If he does, maybe we can grab a pawn and come back. But when this opens up rook across, this could be a bit of a problem. So it could be turn out to be a technical blunder by us, but a pawn is still a pawn. Ooh, if he takes and I go here, he's got queen up, but I do attack the rook. And rook across, if I go here, then he's got the idea. So I think it's actually a technical blunder by us. So I'm actually going to take here, and then I'm going to come back. I'm going to ignore that. I might be wrong. I'll just check it after the game. We'll check it in the game review. Not a line I play very often, this. And obviously, once the rooks come here, this is a bit of a problem. So he's playing across, trying to push along. So again, we could take and give him this castle, and then he can push anywhere. And maybe we can just take it. But he's going to do this. So what if we just take and take? Yeah, I'm just going to castle. If he pushes, I guess I'll have to take. Actually, if he pushes in this position, we take the bishop. So he can take us, then push. Then we'll need to take. But he's played knight on going a little bit more direct. Just going for the checkmate. Very, very logical. So I guess we have to play pawn up here. Only realistic move there. Okay, now he's come forward. So I think we need to take here. So we're going to get rid of the bishop. And we're going to maybe play a queen up and just gently hit the pawn. Just try and put a little bit of pressure on here. It's one of these openings I don't know the theory overly well as to whether I should have taken it. We'll find out in the game review, but once the rook gets active, yeah, a lot of danger coming. So he can just play g6 and go ultra solid. That's what he's done. Now I'm sat here thinking, what on earth am I going to do with my knight? And that I'm not sure. Probably got to go here, then I can guard my pawn, and then I can go here and kick his knight at some point. So let's just develop the knight. We've got the option to maybe go this way. We want to kick his knight at some point, but when we do, right now he's got a lovely square. And indeed, he's just completely ignored it and just marched on. So can we do this now? We can't take because there's a checkmate threat. We could go here. I like the look of that, actually. I'm just going to go forward and hit the queen. I'm happy to play in games. If he takes and we take the queen, he can take and win a pawn, so we can't do that. So we'd have to go here. Then he'll probably want to try and put his queen magically on the other side of the board. Now he's actually ignored everything and pushed forward, so we're just going to chop the queen. Now, do I push here? Down, takes, takes. I think I'd do. Actually, I could ignore it and go here, couldn't I? I'm just going to play c4. Yeah, I haven't played rapid chess on chesscom for nearly 2 years. Very first game when we're getting a new account, so it's probably not a very good idea. So indeed he's played rook across. I've only really got one move here, so I guess we just push the pawn up. If he takes, we're happy to take. He can come here and get some space. But he's gone that way, so he's allowed us to double his pawns up. Okay. So he wants to do this and let us take, but I guess we might as well. Doesn't matter how we do this. Let's play this rook across and try and get forward. If he pushes now and takes, we do have a knight covering. And that's what he's gone for, so I'm just going to ignore it and play forward and hit the pawn. If he takes, we've got 2 ways to take back. But again, even if my knight's here, what's it going to do from there? Maybe this. A long plan, maybe. But if he plays rook across to challenge us, we've got this and we can double up. And we just hit him pawn. He can easily defend it, of course, just play rook across. Then we might be getting the open file. Okay, he has taken the pawn, so I've got a choice to make. Do I go with the knight here? Do I go with the pawn? Either way, he can go for this. So if I go with the knight, he goes in. It's a 1-move attack. I can take here, he can take here, I can take here. Then my knight has got an emergency square, but he's got a lot of pressure coming. He can triple attack when he gets both rooks round. So we could be in a lot of trouble here. Now I can take here, and say he goes here anyway. He's coming in to actually attack the knight. Can I go here, let him across, double up? If he takes, pin here, but then this is going to fall. I'm not sure what to do here. Like, can I go here and here? I'm going to go with the pawn, and I'm going to try and maybe go here and here. See if he does this. I'm going to try and win this pawn. I don't think I'm going to actually win it, but I'm going to try. But that's the move I would expect, to go for the open file. And I don't know if this is too slow, and he'll just go for the other open file. And say I take here, he just needs a move, he attacks us, we move, he gets the other rook round, and suddenly there's a 3 attack and 2 defend. And a mate situation, but he's actually gone for a trade. Ooh, that might mean we can come here. No, it's got to be right to take. It's got to be right to take. Now, can I just simply ignore my knight and run? So here, if he comes here, just run. If he takes, run. If he takes here, just run again, and then he can't get back. So he'd have to go back, but he's in time, isn't he? But if I go here, and he comes in, I've got knight here, and I'm going to win this pawn, even if I lose this one. So I'm going to go here. If he spends a move guarding it, fair enough, there's nothing much I can do. I guess I can't even go here. That's what he's done. But I've got this here, and he can defend, right? I've gone wrong, haven't I? I've gone wrong. I've blundered it. Because I can't move without letting him in. So here, he comes in. Here, he comes here, and we can't defend it. So can I go here? I really want to go here, but then I've got no defense to this. But if there's no checkmate, I can run. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to run the pawn. Say, look, I don't think there's a checkmate here, so I'm just going to run the pawn up the board. Here, takes. Here, check. No, there is a checkmate. I can't do that. Why did I do any of this? Here, takes. Here. Check here. And it's just checkmate, isn't it? Of course it is. We've just been pummeled, haven't we? So all we can do is come back and sit and do nothing. Indeed. So knight here he takes, and I can't even break out. Let's just push the pawn, and there's nothing I can do here. Can I come for an open file now? Let him back down, check and check. He ends up here and he's fine. I'm going to play here with a view to coming here and round the angles. Does he stop my knight getting here? That's what I think he'll do. And I can't realistically push a pawn forward, everything collapses. So I want to do this and this. I don't think I'll get it, but it's what I'm trying. Just rook down here. I guess I go here, rook down here, and maybe I just come back and I have to sit and there's not much I can do. But unless he can actually break through, maybe sitting is the best I can do. Feels like I've gone wrong somewhere, but let's find out in the post-game review. Otherwise, I'm just trying to do this and do this, but again, he's got a very easy pawn push, hasn't he, to head it off. Dare I go here with a view to a push and kick that horrible knight? Just my position becomes so hard to defend there, so he has indeed gone for that. I'm going to go here then, with a view to pushing this, but right now he can just take, so that's no good. And that's where I'd like to be. I don't see how I get it. Again, there's not much point going back there because there is nowhere to go whatsoever. All the initiative with black, so he just needs to develop his king. And then hope he doesn't blunder, but I don't think he can blunder. I don't think he can blunder this. If I go here, he just comes down, my knight is permanently stuck, right? Oh, maybe I can go here. And even if he goes here, we're actually getting out. Maybe I can go here, king up and push. I didn't see that. He might have to go this way. But if he goes here, I've got knight up, and if he comes down, I can come back. He's gone there, but I thought I could come here. My idea to come along this way and then eventually push. Oh, I've conceded the pawn. I didn't even see that. Yeah, I'm just playing a fishy account, aren't I? Nothing you can do when you play new accounts. Indeed, there's nothing I can do here because I'm playing one of these fishy new accounts, so we'll get this game over with and get it reported, I think. No point pushing, he can simply take. So let's just come here and he can do whatever he likes. Yeah, if you get these new accounts, it's just a complete waste of time playing games with them. Of course, you can imagine if the rook ever comes here, just simply push and it's hopeless, isn't it? Even if we could get this in, it's hopeless. If he takes, we take. Knight check. I don't think that works, so I think he has to do something with this. My idea originally was to go here and kick that knight, but he has indeed got a sacrifice. Wow. So I can't move the king, can I? I've got to go with the rook. I've got to go with the rook there. Oh, then he just pushes here. Here. Only move. And he just simply takes. Yeah, we're just playing a fishy account. Let's get this one reported. Just get him reported. We're playing somebody dodgy there, so get him reported and get him blocked. Okay, now we'll analyze the game. I suspect he's playing that rather well.
Good job staying resilient in a tough position.
And what did I say there?
That type of effort will pay off in the long run.
Hasn't he? He's played that incredibly well. He's got no misses whatsoever there. 96.4 accuracy. This is why you shouldn't really play games against any new account. Look, he just played it perfectly everywhere, so it's a waste of time, this one. But let's
a flexible first move that develops a piece and controls e5. Their bishop comes into play, attacking the center. There was only one good move, and you found it. You found the move that blocks the attacker. They had a better way to challenge the opposing rook for the open file.
They did actually make one slight inaccurate mistake in the whole entire game. That was it. Very good.
This is the only move that works. They are threatening to activate a rook by getting it to the 7th rank. This makes your rook passive. Try activating your pieces instead. Capturing your hanging pawn. You allowed the opponent to pin a knight. They took your pawn for free. With the right moves, your opponent is sure to win your rook.
Indeed, and every game they play.